I came across another mentor. He was live. So this guy, he's sort of like a spiritual person. And then
Spiritual and Forex.
yes. And then did I not enter his life? And then that guy gave me sort of like a prophecy. I do not know him. He does not know me.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, don't forget to turn on that notification button in order to be notified whenever I drop a new video. As I always say, I want to change the female space. Today, I'm not going alone, and I'm not just going with any female trader, but I'm going with the most profitable female trader that is very much known. If you don't know her, you'll know her soon. So before I even give her the opportunity to tell us more about herself, I just want to say thank you, Octa, for making this possible for us, because without you guys, this wouldn't have been possible. Octa is a broker that is regulated and mostly trusted in South Africa 2024. Octa offers fast deposits and withdrawals with various payment methods. Not to forget their transparent trading conditions, low spreads, zero swaps, no commissions, and also with decreased deposits starting from as little as $25, also with various payment methods. And did you know that it is possible to learn Forex from scratch without even taking out a cent? And that only happens through Octa. Octa cares about its traders. That's why Octa provides lots of free materials for traders who want to learn how to trade. Octa has study materials made by Octa experts, Forex tutorials, webinars, trading ideas, and much more. You can check it out in the analysis and education section. Octa also offers risk-free demo account for beginners to find their own strategy before even going live trading. Start trading now. Register on the Octa app using the link in my description below, and make sure to use my promo code at GoTyrant in order to get 100% deposit bonus. Let us get into it. Hey girl.
Hi,
how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I've been waiting for this day. We had a little bit of clashes.
But we're here. Finally.
For the mere fact that we're here, that's what I'm happy for. I really appreciate you being here. It really means a lot.
Thank you for having me.
Doesn't go unnoticed. So tell us more about yourself. Who is Ruth?
Okay, I go by the name of Muko. People know me as Ruth Diamonds. I was born and raised in Limpopo, in a small town outside Poyando in Venda. I started Forex trading in 2018 as a self-taught trader.
Who doesn't want to? Who does want to have a mentor from the get-go?
These days, people. But with myself, I came across post on social media, and then I came across one of the big mentors right now in SA. He was just broadcasting how he made profits. And by then, I was so curious, what is he posting? What is this that I can also do and make myself an income? And by then, I think I was on my second year, 2018. And then, I was just doing my own research, teaching myself through YouTube channels and free Telegram groups.
They all don't want to pay when they start, they all don't want to pay. Instead, they want to start with what is supposed to be ended with. So, what was the first incident that made you hear about Forex? What were you going through? What had transpired?
By then, that time, I think it was close to recess. And then I think I saw posts about mentors coming to our campus. There's Forex traders coming to empower students. And then by then, I didn't have money to pay for that mentorship. But I was very much interested because I saw the cars that were branded. It was just amazing to see the convoy. And then what made me want to venture into Forex trading is because I've always wanted to be my own sort of like boss in a way. Because I know myself with my character. I don't want to take instructions.
People's orders.
Yeah. So I've always wanted something for myself, something that won't require me to be out there, something that is just gonna be paying me, like, I mean, online. So I've always been that person who always research ways of making money online. And then I came across Forex. At first, it was so confusing for me because I was just seeing a lot of things, graphs, sells, buys, currencies. I didn't understand
Yes,
but after a few months, I knew what I was getting myself into.
Okay, you knew what you were getting yourself into after a few months of learning on YouTube, or you ended up getting a mentor or a course or anything?
So I came across another mentor. He was live. So this guy, he's sort of like a spiritual person. And then
Spiritual and Forex.
yes. And then did I not enter his life? And then that guy gave me sort of like a prophecy. I do not know him. He does not know me. So he just said by then I was still called Ruth Muko on my socials. And then he was like, there's a lady here. Her name is Ruth Muko. I see you are getting yourself into trading. It's been like 1 or 2 months. I just want to speak a word of sort of like life, like
affirmation.
Yes, affirmation. And then he told me that whatever that I want to start now, I shouldn't stop. So I always had that thing at the back of my mind that how this guy, I'm private, how does this guy know that I'm also into Forex? I mean, I'm still low key. I don't even have any content about Forex. I'm still... Yes. So for me, that was something that I've always put in my head that this is not a coincidence. Maybe this is my calling. I'm going in full force for this.
Okay.
Yeah. From that, I never stopped.
You never stopped.
Yeah. And the fascinating thing that he said to me, he said that I must write things that I want God to do for me through this Forex trading journey. And then I shouldn't send it on WhatsApp. I must email him. So after the live video, I inboxed him on his Instagram, and then he gave me his email address. And then he's like, after 4 to 5 years, I might not know where you are. You might not know where I am. But I need you to open that.
Paper.
Yes, and then just see what God will have done by then. And unfortunately, that guy now, when I was reading the news, he's arrested.
Why?
Something
He was scam.
Yeah, some scam.
But at least he spoke a prophecy that encouraged you to even do more. Whether it was a lie or it was true, it encouraged you. Because I believe in that whatever you believe in eventually happens.
That's
Whether
true.
it's something that is a prophecy that is bad or a prophecy that is good, whatever, the minute you believe in that thing, it means it will happen. I usually say to some of the people that are saying they're sick and all of those stuff, and I usually say that sickness is in the mind. The minute you automatically change your mind that you're sick, you'll eventually see your body also responding to that thought.
True, reflecting, yeah. So I've just been in since then. I never quit or think of giving up.
Okay, and then did you use any course, any mentor?
After a few months, I came across, like, there was just a lot of content about Forex, a lot of mentors saying different things. And then until I came across a guy called Chris Litt, I think he's the author of Bible Candlestick. Yeah, so I was following his content consistently and then learning each and every day. And then I was trying to avoid all the noise and other mentors or channels and stuff. And then, I bought a course from him. I think the course was $25. So within that course, you buy sort of like course one, $25. You complete the course, you go to the next. And then, I only managed to subscribe twice. And then after subscribing 2 times, I never had money. So, but I could understand. So I then now follow him on Instagram and on Telegram. So on Telegram, he used to like sort of like share content. So what I used to do every time I come across a terminology that I'm not familiar with, I note it down. I go on YouTube, even though I'm going to other mentors now, just familiarize myself with what was this guy saying. So yeah, that was the course that I bought.
Which you can say it's something that assisted you when it comes to you drafting down the terms that you don't understand and all of those stuff.
It really assisted me because even the strategy that I'm using like now today, 5 years later, is the content that is related to his course. Yeah, so the knowledge that I got from his course is still the same knowledge that I'm using today. So yeah, that was...
So guys, first lesson, she's trying to teach you guys, if you are an upcoming trader and you're still learning how to trade, whether you have a mentor you're learning on YouTube or you have a course, just make sure that the minute you bump into a term you don't understand, just don't leave it unattended. Write it down and then search more about it in order to understand that thing. Because the minute you don't understand a certain term in a certain sentence, it simply means that in that sentence you don't understand anything. So that is the first lesson you should note down. So what would you say are the challenges that you faced in your learning journey?
The challenges that I faced in my learning journey was wanting to get everything right at the same, like I was not giving myself time. I was not patient. So I wanted to just get everything right. So I'm also like sort of that one person who I do not have any room for failure. But now, Forex has shown me flames to a point where I accept those failures. I've got room for
now
failures,
you have the room for failure.
because I understand the psychology. So I think I was battling with psychology. I just want to get it right. I just want to get it right. So I could say that wanting to get everything right at the same time
was the problem.
Was the issue, yeah.
I can say that's an issue that a lot of people face, which I can say myself also, I went through that issue. So do you still remember the first account you funded? On like how much was it?
It was 500 rands, but my account currency was in ZAR. So by then, I think it was $25, which my mom sent it to me, and then I did blew it.
What would if you are thinking now, since you now understand Forex, what was your mistake then?
My mistake is that I had subscribed to another mentor signals, right? So I didn't understand that if a mentor sends you a signal now, take it now. If he ever says buy a certain currency now, you need to just do it at that time. I think I saw the signal maybe 1 or 2 hours later, and then I just bought. That time I don't understand what I'm doing. Like, I mean, in terms of like leveraging, lot sizes. Baby girl just went in.
You just came from wherever you came, you saw a buy, you were like, I am still entering.
And it was gold because that guy used to trade gold. It was gold. But fortunately, it went to profits. I had set the stop losses. I think it was like a swing trade or something, because I could still put in the stop losses and take profit at the current, where the current price is. But at the end of the day, I just went to my history. I'm seeing 0.01. I'm like, what? And then
what happened? Surely your lot size was even out of this world for sure.
I don't even know what lot size I used. But yeah.
So speaking of gold, which pairs do you trade?
I'm a synthetic trader, but I do trade normal Forex currencies. But with the normal Forex currencies, I only focus on major currencies, the 7 major currencies, and gold and synthetics. Nasdaq, USA 30. Those are my things.
Will you consider yourself as a scalper, swing trader, or day trader?
I'm a scalper because I'm very impatient. Yeah.
So which strategy would you say you are using? And kindly take us through your trading plan on.
So I won't disclose exactly what strategy I'm using.
Here they stats. Here the stats. Hiding information.
But my strategy is mostly about breakouts. So each and every time we manage, like we try and identify where the breakout is going to be. So according to me, we first wait for the impulsive move. So whenever the market is strongly going in one direction, we know that there's going to be a pause. So within that pause, that's when we buyers and sellers are like waiting to see if the market is going to break on the upper side or the market is going to reverse. So according to my own broker exhaustor strategy, there's some certain patterns that we do look out for us to get confirmations to buy or sell.
Okay, what's your entry confirmations? You will say which are your entry confirmations.
So I do my entry confirmations on M5, but I'll even say that on M15, and then most of the time I will disclose my entry confirmations are mostly done by the breakout of the inside bars. The mother bar highest high if the market is buying, and the mother bar lowest low if the market is selling.
Okay,
depending on
what are
which.
inside bars? Let us know. Educate us. What are inside bars?
So an inside bar is a pattern that is made out of two candlesticks. We start with the big candlestick and then followed with a small candlestick. So the big candlestick must be an opposite of the small candlestick. So the body of
Would you say that pattern is an engulfing pattern?
No. So the inside bar is the opposite of the engulfing. The only difference is that an engulfing bar is part of the reversal patterns, whereas with the continuation patterns we find in inside bar. Okay. So with the engulfing bar, we start with the small candle and then the big candle engulf it. And then whereas with the inside bar is the big candle, which is called the mother bar, followed by the baby bar.
Okay. You see, when it comes to Forex, it is true that you learn each and every day. Never ever shut your brain and say you don't want to learn anymore. Because on my side, I'd say I learn each and every day in the market. There's always something new you have to, you got to learn.
I agree with that because I see this when I run webinars online. I learn every day, and I learn from strangers. I learn from my students, from my mentees. Like I always have that mindset of always, if you want to go far, always allow yourself to be a learner. Like be a student of everything. If you have that mindset, you can go far.
True. And then how will you say your risk appetite or management is managed?
At first, I didn't understand what they mean by applying risk management because, with mentors, we just tell people that, okay, guys, buy a certain pair, please apply proper risk management, and then mentors will just go in hard and stuff. So when it comes to managing your risk, the risk is aligned to your psychology. So how you're feeling about the trade, like your personality as a whole, what you want to do with that money. So I believe that if your mindset is at a good state, it's easy for you to just apply proper risk management. So for me, I make it easy by just using risk management calculators because I don't have time to be calculating, okay, my leverage is 1.5, or okay, I need to open 10 position. So the Forex calculator really do help you, especially with beginners, to compound, see how far you can risk. Other people will tell you that never ever risk 1% of, just risk 1% within one position of that whole account. So it goes back to just knowing how much you want for that trade. And then risk management is also according to your strategy. So my strategy might not favor the next person's risk management. So yeah, when it comes to risk management, I feel like it's also a personal thing, but it is aligned with the mental state that you are in. Because of course, if I'm desperate for money, I go in hard. If I'm not, I'm calm because I've got patience. I understand what I'm doing. I don't panic. I'm calm. Yeah.
Okay, so how much would you say you are willing to risk per day, ZAR-wise or USD-wise, even if you don't say exact digits, but you just estimate, and then how much is your target for the day?
So, to be quite honest, because I'm a scalper, I always aim for high. my like when I say high, it might be the lowest amount for the next person, but with me,
Definitely.
I
We're
normally
speaking
put
about you.
it goes with levels. I normally put 50 USD in hopes of getting at least 250 USD plus.
Which that is a lot.
It's also a lot because
Very much.
already I've doubled the account. So for that entire day, if I make 250 USD, which is like I think 5K, 5.7 somewhere there, I'm okay. And then if I lose it, let's say I lose it like early in the morning, be like, Ruth, you can still go back. I do go back, put another 50. And then if I blow it at least 3 times, like I can say I can risk 150 USD dollars in a day. And then if I blow it, it's chai. I'll see it the next day. Yeah.
But that $250 from $50 is a lot because not everyone does it. And the people also, there are some people that are working 9 to 5 only to find that they'll make that money in a month rather than a day. So if you are making it in a day, you are making wonders in this industry.
Yeah. And also, I think it also depends on what you are trading. Because, of course, sometimes if I'm trading indices with that $50 and then there's New York session opening, it might wipe me out in 2 seconds. But if I'm trading it with synthetics, I know I'm 100% assured that it might not respect my strategy, but there's no way that I'm just gonna open trades and then 2 seconds the account is gone because there's no spikes, there's no fundamentals when it comes to trading synthetics. Yeah.
At least that's even nicer if there's no fundamentals and all of those stuff. Because, yay, on our side, if you are not a fundamental trader, you are in trouble. Because in most cases, every week, there's always that fundamental that will kind of disturb you in most weeks.
Yeah.
So also, tell us more about robots. I know you, someone that uses robots at times, I think, here and there. So I have no idea about how are robots used. I've never used robots. I've never even believed in robots. So tell us about robots. What's going on there?
So,
is there money there?
So, remember, we are living in a world where everything is just being advanced. So I believe in artificial intelligence. But I understand that when it comes to artificial intelligence, it's still programmed by an individual. Definitely. So, for example, I've got my own strategy, and then I've got my own developer whom I will tell that, okay, I need the robot to function in this manner, following my strategy, but it can never be 100%. And if I was to give advice to a beginner or anyone who wants to venture into trading, I wouldn't recommend any artificial intelligence. It can either be a robot, a software, a system. I would rather say just focus on getting the right knowledge. Robot stuff is for us old people.
Auntie guys, it's for us old people. You guys don't trade with robots. It's not for you guys. You'll have to learn. You'll have to focus. You'll have to master the basics and leave robots for us people. But I don't.
Sorry to interrupt. But when it comes to robots, honestly speaking, a robot can simplify your life because. If you're using a robot, you do not need any background about Forex. It doesn't need any experience.
But don't you think you have to understand what's going on?
Of course, like you need to understand the basics. But if you're just there for money, just, you can just follow because some robots do come with guidelines that, okay, when you see the robot doing 1, 2, 3, and 4, this is what you press. Because of course, with the robot, it's just about pressing and then the robot analyzes for you. So there's no need for you to be questioning why did the robot took a buy when the market is selling. Yeah, but to be quite honest, a human being is better than a robot. But yeah, a robot simplifies our lives, especially if you have busy schedules like me sometimes.
Okay, so how would you advise other people, like in terms of spotting a real trader and an influencer?
Remember now we are living in an economy where everybody is hungry, right? So regardless of your title, of who you are or how you are classified, I wouldn't really judge and be like, okay, this is an influencer, this is a trader. But you as an individual, especially somebody who wants to venture into trading, you shouldn't go follow an influencer, rather go follow a trader. So how do you differentiate the two?
Yes.
You can differentiate the two by just checking the lifestyle. I mean, just do a lifestyle audit. I mean, influencers is all about who's driving the latest cars, who has a mansion, who's buying the latest Rolex. Like, it's about material stuff. But with a real trader, you can see with the content that this person always speaks about Forex education. So, yeah, the content will tell you who's who.
So meaning that the most people that are sharing lifestyle more are people that can be classified as influencers.
Yes, I can say. Not saying
They'll
that they're
come
not
for you.
No, not saying that they're not traders. Yeah, they are traders. There was a time I used to like hang around with some of them. They know how to trade. It's just that it's a matter of it becomes like a lifestyle. I mean, if you are used to a certain lifestyle and then it's working for you, why not just do it? But I can say it's a little bit harmful for somebody who's looking it from a distance, who doesn't know what Forex is. That person might have that mentality that, okay, if I join Forex, it means that tomorrow it's possible for me to buy this certain car, for me to buy like this certain house. Like, it just gives that unrealistic goal in your head that I can achieve this. But when it comes to choosing which one, now I'll personally choose somebody who post about Forex education more than material
Lifestyle.
things. Yeah.
How would you say you are handling everything as a female trader, since it is a male-dominated thing?
Yo, it is not easy, but I'm handling it because I think I was called to be in a male dominated industry, because before the foreign exchange industry, I was in the engineering field. So it was also a male dominated industry. And then when I ran to Forex, it's also a male dominated industry. So I'm like, oh my goodness, okay. But I think there's a lot of inequality. I mean, there's a lot of gender inequality. Females are not treated the same way with male in terms of like partnerships. It can be just like, also like people can just look at Ruth and be like, she doesn't really know much just because she's a
You're
female.
female.
Yeah. So yeah, I think there's inequalities, but with me, it's something that I've already accepted that it will forever be like this.
there.
As much as I am doing good for myself, I do not have to go outside there and validate myself to say, guys, I can trade, I can flip this account from this to this. No, I just need to stay where I am and focus on my lane.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So why do you think that we don't have like much females in the industry? Like, what can be done to even solve that? As I started this, it was a matter of fact of also getting other people's opinions, like big people's opinions, are going like, what can be done to bring more females? Because on my side, and when it's come to my vision, it's all about making sure that females are there to stand up for themselves.
I think it's because when we got introduced to Forex, it was introduced by males. Like, it has been a male-dominated industry. And the other thing is that, remember, us women, we are skeptical. We do not just jump into things or hop into things. So especially when it comes to things that is aligned with money, we are people who are very emotional. So when you think, oh, I had Mang does Forex, she can teach me and I can make this much, but what if I lose? So we are always calculative. So we analyze a lot, we observe a lot. So it makes it makes us not risk. And if you can check with all the female Forex traders, they're like tough. You can see tough beings. You can see that, this girl is tough. I mean, this girl is tough.
Tough in what way?
I mean, like personality-wise and
Am I tough?
in a sweet way.
Hi, there's no such, guys. There's no
In
such.
a polite way. No, like being tough. I mean, being brave. Not tough as in a bad way. Yeah,
Okay.
but I mean, it needs bravery. So a lot of women they're not that brave. A lot of women are weak. So They would rather just no. I mean, it's
okay. You being honest.
Yeah,
at the
I'm
end
just
of the
being
day.
honest that there's nothing harsh. I mean, there's nothing hard about being a female, for example. You just need to understand yourself. I mean, we are always surrounded by guys everywhere. You just need to know how to carry yourself and stick to what you know. And yeah.
So, what advice could you give to like the viewers and upcoming traders? What advice will you give them?
Okay, I'll say to them, start with what you have and start where you are.
Start with what you have and start where you are. So, guys, that is the advice that Ruth is giving to you guys, meaning that you don't need like so much money. You don't need a lot. You don't need to have a mansion, or you don't need even a laptop or a tablet in order for you to start trading. Some of us started trading with Mobi cells, and then we started upgrading from there. So don't look at the outcome and then just want to start with that outcome. We started somewhere also. But I just want to say thank you for for attending. I know you also coming from very, very far. We have a gift from you, from me, and Octa, just to say thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, this is lovely. I can't wait to open this. I wonder what
We want a review. Review.
Is it an iPhone 16? Maybe?
Nah, 16 Pro Max. 17.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Thank you so much.
It's not out as yet.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me.
We really appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Yes.
So, guys, we have came to the end of our interview or podcast, I shall say. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the podcast, just make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and also give some other ideas on what can be done to change this industry. As I said, I'm here to change the industry, even worse, change it on the side of females, which is something that is even really done. Nonetheless, this is Tyron the Gold, the one and only female gold in the industry, and peace out.